Hello, my name is Bill and welcome to Mind Your Crypto. Today we have ARPA Chain, ARPA Daily Update. We are going to see the next price targets, and before we continue, I hope that you are having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day again and again. Let's go right now and see what ARPA Chain is going to do. So eventually we had the closing above condition that we talked about yesterday with a mediocre lower time frame pump. Why I'm saying mediocre? Because right now we are sitting at the plus 10%, but still we are struggling so much into this area. Right here though, into the 4-hour frame, we got a very high risk, but we have seen multiple times that the altcoins could ignore these risk metrics and float around this area for quite a while, okay, for a long time actually. So yeah, into the risk metrics, if we go, I am telling you again, into the daily frame, for example, crazily high risk, right? 91 RSI, whenever you see that, you usually get off, all right, and just sell, right? But here on Mind Your Crypto, we want to do price analysis as well, not only technical analysis, which of course we have the RSI indicators. Yeah, these are great stuff. But at the end of the day, we want to see the dynamic of ARPA Chain, right? Where it can go. Right now, the dynamic of ARPA Chain could be the case that it goes up to 0.16. There lies, though, a very hugely important resistance level. Some people would argue that, yeah, Bill, what are you using, the logarithmic scale or the regular? I'm using the logarithmic scale. On the regular scale, if you see, things are completely different. What I mean by that is that on the regular scale, we have met a very hugely important resistance level, and not only that, but we cannot close above, right? So into the regular scale, you will notice that we are into a very hugely important resistance level, and if we do not close above the 0.12, we won't be able to go even higher. But to be honest with you, in general, because I think that logarithmic scale is the best one, I'm trusting more the logarithmic scale. I'm going to remove this price label right here, although the 0.12 is an important target, right? Okay, and I'm going to tell you what ARPA Chain needs to do right now. Of course, this, at least for now, is an institutional gap. Okay, institutions get in, push the price upwards, and then we form the institutional gap. It starts from here, it is pushing, institutions push the price down, and then institutions get in, finding a long opportunity to push the price higher. Now, what we need to do into the first place for ARPA Chain, it is that we need to break the 0.12 in the shorter time frame. So the 0.12 is around here. There we go. Okay, around this line right there, 0.12 USDT. We need to get above. We need to close above. We need to break this line. Once we break this line into the 4-hour frame, then you will just receive a plus 35% target. Okay, so it is very possible that we reach the 0.1620, but in my opinion, if we want to respect all the resistance levels given by the logarithmic scale and the regular scale, we have to admit that right now, because we sit as well in a very huge risk, right? We have a very high risk in the daily, in the 4-hour frame and so on. We would like to see one more movement to the upside, and that is to break the 0.12 right now. That has been a burden ever since we got up there. Okay, the best good thing that ARPA Chain did was to close above the 0.10 to 0.11. This was the perfect scenario for ARPA Chain, and we did that in the daily frame. Now we are heading towards higher targets. I would be glad if for ARPA Chain we close above here. Into the 1-hour frame, we still ride the 20-day exponential moving average, this yellow line right here. Look at that. 20-day MA has been a line that we ride and keep riding, right? Okay, and of course in the 1-hour frame, we do not have such a huge risk. Okay, so in the lower time frames, it can be supported by a better movement, right? Okay, I think that ARPA Chain could be supported by a great movement. And we got something else that it is very important, the Bitcoin closing above in the daily frame, the 26.3K, which has been our pivot point line. And this could bring into the market more of an uptrend, okay? So ARPA chain right here could be going even higher, especially if Bitcoin helps a lot. But we have seen that ARPA chain goes upwards despite what Bitcoin is doing, right? Okay, it ignores completely the Bitcoin chart and it is moving higher. Personally, I have the 0.12 right now as a big major pivot point for the lower time frames. Now, if you see ARPA chain struggling to get to the 0.12 and it is struggling right here and it can't go, okay, maybe a correction will come. I will be updating though. 0.12, good step though. We closed above. This is the first good sign, but we need one more. I'm just telling you that because I respect also the regular scale instead of the logarithmic one. Okay, this is one of the major problems that we are receiving right now. Do not forget to join our monthly subscription, 7 days trial on the third tier. Thank you for watching. Have a fantastic day and see you soon. Bye.